What is going on, everyone? My name is Machine Gun Hunt here, and today we're going to talk about sunsetting. Now, sunsetting is happening with lots of weapons. That simply means that once Beyond Light happens, there's going to be some weapons that's not going to be as powerful simply because of light restrictions. So, we're going to look at the top 5 weapons that I am going to miss the most because of sunsetting. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, coming in at number 5 is the Windigo grenade launcher. Now, this weapon I've just gotten recently. It is really good because of 2 things. One, it has blinding grenades, which honestly doesn't have enough use because people just don't use it as much with PvE. It just makes the opponent blind. You have auto-loading holster, which is good for switching DPS if once the magazine is empty. And then finally we have explosive light. Now this is great because the more orbs of light you pick up, the more damage it does for each grenade. So it's always good to put boss spec on this, simply because you do more damage with DPS. This is one of the best grenade launchers you can use for PvE. And what's the bummer about it is that I've only had it for about 2 weeks, and once it sunsets, it's not going to be as useful anymore. So this is definitely going to be a big, let's just say, stab in the back with sunsetting with this grenade launcher. Definitely going to miss it. Very useful. If you don't have it, pick it up right now. It's very easy to get it right now. So, with number 4, we have spare rations. Now, spare rations is definitely popular because of the Crucible and some of the PvP roles it has. But it's not only good in PvP, it's also good for PvE. This role right here, it not only has high caliber rounds, it also has subsistence as well as swashbuckler. Now, those are really good roles if you don't want to reload as much, and it does as much damage as possible. It's basically Outlaw and Rampage all together. So, always very useful, especially for a primary. If you put overload spec or even a major spec, it's going to do enough damage where it actually keeps up with other weapons. So, always good and useful. Honestly, spare rations is probably the most versatile weapons out there. And if you still guys don't have it, even though sunsetting is going to happen, this is one of the best guns in the game. I highly recommend that you use it, and I am going to miss this gun a lot. Besides maybe using gnawing hunger, I think this is the second primary I use the most besides other exotics. So definitely going to miss it. Why Bungie? You had to make me take away some of my most favorite weapons in the game. So with number 3, we have Loaded Question, and man, oh man, I am so sad about this one. This one has not only have auto-loading holster, which is really good because it has really bad reloading, but it has a special ability where if it's fully loaded up with all of its bullets in the magazine, it does extra damage, and if you kill the enemy, it blows up. So basically, it's a Firefly with a mix of Super Saiyan damage. So with this perk alone, this is what makes it the most powerful fusion rifle in all of the game. And really, this is the only reason why you'll use a fusion rifle besides using Telesto or Jotun. So this is probably the top 3 best fusion rifles. And once Beyond Light is going to happen, you're going to take away literally 1/3 of the power with fusion rifles, which is a huge bummer. Honestly, if you're going to make an argument of sunsetting, the last thing you need to do is have it so that you actually get rid of pinnacle weapons, and this includes the Loaded Question as well as the Windigo grenade launcher, and you're just going to miss out a whole bunch of great weapons right there. So, Loaded Question, biggest stab in the back. Honestly, you need to keep this gun in the game. It's too good to not pass by. So, number 2. Now, this one's a bummer for me. I love Beloved. Okay, it's one of the first weapons I got inside the menagerie, and it's still a great weapon. So if you don't have Revoker, Beloved is the second best option that you have. It not only could roll with Snapshot, as well as, what was the other one? What was it? Snapshot and Quick Draw in the same weapon, which is ridiculous. Then you also have some good stuff like accurized rounds, which gives you more range, which gives you more target acquisition. It's one of the best guns in the game, okay? And what I like about this one, it has box breathing, so it's good for killing supers for those of you who have like high enough impact snipers. So definitely big stab in the back. Fortunately, there is a sniper that looks like the beloved, at least for style-wise, but I'm not sure with perk-wise because you're going to miss out on a lot of great sniper rifles here. Because with the meta today, it's nothing but snipers and shotguns with specials. So that's one less sniper rifle that I am going to miss with this game right here. So sunsetting, I personally do not like at all. Now, before we get started with number one, let's do some honorable mentions. DFA, always loved this gun since day one. I farmed this gun like heck when this gun was available with the Nightfall, and I'd done this like 10 or I think it was 50 times when I got this. So awesome gun. It's still actually good in the game, and if you still don't have it, go ahead and grab it if you are getting Traveler's Chosen. It has good stuff like accurized rounds, it has extended barrel, it has opening shot, it has drop mag, it has rampage. You can use this for both PvE and PvP. So really good gun. Just use it for PvP. It's a fun gun to use if you don't have a good gun. Next up, we have Oxygun SR3, yet another pinnacle weapon. Now, scout rifles aren't the best at all. Honestly, they're some of the worst guns in the game. But scout rifles right here, this gun particularly is a favorite of mine because I love stuff blowing up. So, with the Dragonfly and the special perk, what makes it all like the exploding damage a lot more damage, then it's gonna be very missed. I'm gonna miss this gun a lot. Favorite scout rifle in the game. And then lastly, we have the Parcel of Stardust here. Now, Parcel of Stardust. Now, the thing about this gun is I put this as honorable mention simply because depends on what role that you have, it's not going to be as effective. But me personally, I like this one because it does have a full auto perk on it. And since this is an archetype where it does a lot of damage and good firing rate and good reload speed, it's going to be a great DPS weapon there. And it could even have competition against like the Four Horsemen or like even stuff like House of Lord of Wolves, for example. So this is one of the higher DPS shotguns in the game. Even does better than the Escalation Protocol shotgun. So definitely useful. You can even go against stuff like Trench Barrel. As long as you have a boss spec on this, it's one of the best weapons of the game. I'm just not glad this is disappearing. So again, not good at all. Like, I love this weapon too much to just have it disappear. Very big bummer there. Now, last but certainly not least, at number one, we have the 21% Delirium. Now, I made an entire video on how to use this gun. In fact, I have gotten new mods to make this gun even more effective. This gun right here, the best machine gun in the game. I don't care about any exotics like, the other ones I haven't gotten yet, like the Xenomorph. Like, I don't give a crap about that one. It's just too slow. It's like more of a sniper rifle than anything. This gun is going to be sunsetted here, okay? It's a fast-firing machine gun that does a lot of damage. And it makes me feel like a freaking, Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator 2 with a Gatling gun. You're taking this away from me, Bungie. I do not like it. Hashtag get rid of sunsetting weapons. If you're going to have any weapons come back with these with some restrictions, just bring back pinnacle weapons, man, okay? Just, come on. Please. Please, I love this gun. Don't take away my machine gun. Okay? Like, I love Thunderlord. I could use it. But Delirium is so good. Like, please, Bungie, don't do it. So, yeah, this video is mostly complaining, I know. But I do not like the idea of sunsetting. You probably have this idea with it already. But if it was possible to get rid of sunsetting right now, do it. Because I like these weapons. You shouldn't have it so you're restricting weapons with looter shooter. So That's about it, guys. What's your opinion? What's the one weapon that you are sad that is not going to come back into Beyond Light? So make sure you comment below. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video to your friends and family. And thank you guys. God bless. See you next time. Goodbye.